down at 20.
Next game, Chargers against the Washington football team. This is definitely one of the most interesting games, if not the most interesting game of week one, because it's just two teams in different conferences that are both in the same spot, you figure, but for kind of different reasons. The Chargers, okay, well, you have a quarterback. Not that you haven't under Phillip Rivers. It's just, damn, that was quick. You already got another franchise quarterback real quick. New coach, who I think we both like, and Brandon Staley from the Rams, their defensive coordinator. I think I've kind of pegged this as one of the better head coaching hires of the league because I feel like Brandon Staley kind of solves a lot of the problems, at least from a hypothetical standpoint of, okay, that defense kind of sucked in late in the games. And with Sean McVay, you talk about a guy that doesn't blow leads and fuck up games. Like, he's never lost when leading at halftime. So hopefully you get some of that with Brandon Staley here. And then you have the Washington football team, who's just, dude, they have a sick roster.
Yeah, I mean, that whole defense is sick.
Is nasty. I feel like the whole thing is just, is Fitzmagic the guy to kind of lead him to the promised land? Is Fitzmagic the dude? Like, are we going to get that Fitzmagic that we kind of saw in the Jets? And even a little bit last year where it's like, he's got the locker room, he is the guy? Or are we just going to get Fitztragic, right? Is he going to just go out there and start chucking picks?
Well, that's the key to the football team's offense, is Fitzmagic going to show up, or is bad Fitzmagic going to play? But saying about Fitzmagic, like, the football team on offense has some weapons, with Scary Terry, Gibson, J.D. McKissick, even. Like, these are guys that are capable of making the big play, and Fitzmagic, is a capable guy of throwing the ball downfield. Someone that I don't think Scary Terry's had yet in his career. So those two mixed together could be pretty nice. Also, I don't know too much about the Chargers defense. I would think they'd get better under Staley, just based off his resume. But you know what the football team's defense is going to bring. I mean, that front seven is going to attack you, so that's going to be tough for them.
The thing is that you add in the Florida State crew because you get healthy Derwin James, which is huge. Derwin James, man, that guy is insane. He is a freak. Still don't understand how he didn't go top 5 in the draft. And another dude that I don't know how he didn't get picked in the first round is Asante Samuel Jr. Because these are two D-backs that I love. I know you really like Derwin James. I think you also like Asante Samuel Jr. a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Dude, you add these guys back to this defense? Holy smoke. So the biggest question mark for me, outside of Fitzmagic, because I think if you put Tom Brady on the Washington football team, they're like the Super Bowl favorite. But we have a completely revamped Chargers offensive line. They went out there and they spent, right? They picked up Lindsley from the Packers, a center. They went out and drafted a lot of people's top tackles, surprisingly, over Penei Sewell and Rashawn Slater, who had a really good game against Chase Young on tape. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah. Right? So he's kind of proven that he can go up against some top dudes. That Chargers O-line, like, they graded pretty crap in pass pro. This is the big test right here. Is it actually improved? Or did you just, not that it is necessarily wasted, it's just, you put the assets there. Let's see if it pays dividends.
I think you'll definitely see it play better than last year, 100%.
So I don't really know what I'm leaning in this game. I guess I do know what I'm leaning. The thing, Washington's team is freaking ridiculous. You look at every position, they've got players. Every position, and I'm not saying that like, oh well, yeah, obviously they have players on the roster. Like, no, they have good players at every position.
Yeah. I think I would lean football team as well. I think Herbert's going to fall back down to earth a little bit, hit that sophomore slump. And it would just that kind of defense paired up. I know the O-line got better and might show moments of it. But I'm still taking that defense to prevail over that O-line.